scenery here is just fucking unreal. That's me just at the side of a road. Not even at the destination yet. It's absolutely fucking insane. Welcome to Lake Minnewaca. Fucking stay this. You know, if I went to school back in the day and had my school bag all the way up like that, I'd get bullied. But see, right now, it's far too heavy to wear it low down. It's fucking freezing. It's about, I don't know, minus 20 or some shit. The snow's just trickling down, it's not too bad. So let's go, try our best. The hike that I'm going to be doing is just the lakeside hike, so basically just shouldn't be too much like climbing mountains, but even that walk, it says it can take 4.5 hours, so we've had a very late start today. It's like 12 o'clock, so, or just after it, so I really do not think I'll be doing 4.5 hour hike, but we'll see how it goes. But this is just how cool Canada is. Like I was saying earlier, one of the things that I really love is it doesn't matter if the temperature's like minus 20 like it is today. I mean, this is the view and the weather. The view's still really good, but it's better when the skies are a bit clear. But like, I'll show you all these people as well. So this is like Lake Minnewaca right at the very start. But look at all these people down here. I don't know if you can see that much of them, but there's quite a few, and they're doing like ice fishing and ice skating. It's fucking sick, mate. Could you imagine in Scotland, minus 20, and people are outside ice skating and shit? No chance. Everybody would be like crying. Probably BBC would be like telling you everybody's gonna die. It's just fucking, it's just a different world over here. People have actually got the balls to go outside when it's cold. No me, but other people. It's just so nice. Canada's so beautiful. Definitely feel like I made a good decision moving here. Like financially, there's a big one, but just lifestyle wise, like I've said a couple times already, people don't care really what temperature it is outside. People just get out and do stuff, and it's fucking great. Obviously you have like the wildlife to kind of contend with, so if I'm walking this alone, like literally no one's on the trail right now, so I'm walking this alone. I can't just chuck, I could, but I don't want to put earphones in and just walk, because kind of always need to be a bit vigilant. You never know what could be around the corner. This time of year in these conditions, usually all the bears would be hibernating, but the temperature's been fluctuating quite a lot. It's just started snowing again today in Calgary, so the weather's not been what it usually is, like minus 20, minus 30 all the time, so who knows, they could be awake. But regardless of that, you've still got to think like cougar, moose, elk, you know. So I do have bear spray, but I don't even think it fucking works in this sort of temperature. It's like minus 20, so I think it only works up until about minus 10, minus 15. So I've got a knife, I've got a fucking hatchet in my bag. If we need to fight some bears, we'll we'll see how it goes. This country is stunning, man. Scotland's beautiful. The mountains of Scotland is just chef's kiss, but compared to here, like, this is just like Scotland on steroids, basically. Everything's massive. Welcome to Canada. Look at that. I don't know how good it looks on this, but it's just so nice, man. Just fucking unreal. Usually, to be fair, it is like blue skies and stuff, but today it's not looking too pretty. But we move, we try and make it work, right? But I'll tell you something, I am fucking freezing already, so we're ballying up. Got a black ski mask, but I don't ski. I snowboard sometimes. Oh, that's fucking sick. Probably look like an absolute mad serial killer, man, but honestly, it feels so good. The wind's just too much. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I guarantee you somebody's gonna say like, oh, the ski hill's over there. In fact, probably no, because Canada is just different, man. Just built different. The people over here are actually generally really nice. Obviously there's a few Karens, but it's the same everywhere, right? It's one of the things I absolutely love. Just the Canadian hospitality. I know it's talked about across the globe, like people are like, yeah, Canadians are so super friendly and that, but genuinely, they actually are. They're really nice people. And like, could you imagine me walking about like this in Scotland? Like, no. One, people would probably just be like, look at the state of this cunt. And then it would be like taking the piss. Like, but over here, people are just a bit more supportive, I would say. Like, in general. Don't really care what you get up to as long as you're being safe and not being a dick. People are generally pretty sound, so. I am a nightmare. Just vlogged for like 30 minutes and realised this was on fucking slow motion. So if you want a 1 hour slow motion video where I'm going then I can put that up. What a fucking tool, man. Unpostable. So I'm redoing it. Things that I like about Canada and things that I wish they were doing a bit better at. Let's just kick the ball rolling here. The lack of fucking football interest, it's just insane. No one really cares about like soccer, football, not that much anyway. I went to a bar that's like themed Scottish, and I asked, this was before the Euros, I said, hey, are you going to be playing the football? And straight away she thought American football. She says, yeah, we play the football and we play hockey or whatever, she said. And I was like, oh, okay, so are you playing Scotland's opening game this week? And she just looked at me super confused. That was a fucking bummer. But I found a few other places that done it, so got out with a team to watch us get pumped to Germany. But it's all good, It's all about the experience. So that's a big one for me. Makes conversations really hard. or can be hard. Like, hockey's great. It really is fun. This is fucking dangerous as fuck. Anyway, hockey's great, really fun to watch. Never played it. Can't really ice skate, so never tried. I've been to see a few Edmonton Oilers games just because people were telling me that Connor McDavid is basically the Messi of hockey. So took them at their word, went and watched a few games. I think the first game they actually lost, but McDavid was really good. He is insanely good. And I think the second game I went to see, they actually did win, so that was good. So football, big one. Second one, supermarkets, they fucking absolutely suck, man. So like, this, I'll incorporate a couple parts into this, but one, every single price ticket that you see is a lie, because they only add tax on once you're at the till, like the checkout. I don't know why. So when I went shopping and stuff, I'd be trying to like budget a little bit, and I was just struggling a little bit. Like, I'm making it sound out a lot worse than it actually is. Like, the tax getting added on at the end is really not that much. It's like 5% or something. But when you're out here trying to budget for $100 exactly, and you pick up everything, you calculate it on your phone, it's $100, and you go up and it's 105 or whatever it is, 110. You're a bit like, come on now, sort it out, I would probably say the next thing, also incorporating stuff like that, I would say is the snacks. They absolutely suck. I'm sorry Canadians, but your snacks are shit. The chocolate is ass. Even if it's dairy milk, it's still terrible. Like, you can get imported. I'm dying here. Yeah, you can get imported like dairy milks and stuff from the UK. Stunning. Just like back home. Unreal. The stuff that they sell here is just ass. Don't like it at all. I'm dead. Yeah. So that sucks. The another one is, if you want alcohol, you need to go to a liquor store to get your alcohol. Usually it's like right next to the supermarket, but I just feel like, why don't you just fucking put it in the supermarket? It's just so much more convenient. And then on the topic of alcohol, they literally only have beer, wines, some spirits and whiskies and things, but they literally barely have any ciders available at all. And if you know me, Strongbow Dark Fruits is chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. A couple pints of that at Spoons starts the night off right. But over here they have, I think they have a couple Summersby. Usually if they do have it on the menu, it's like the apple one that no one fucking drinks because it's boring as shit. Everybody wants the mixed berry or dark fruits or whatever it is, so yeah, just they really need to pick that up. I mean, come on Canada, we can't wait forever. The next one, the banking system, that pisses me off. So like over here, if you start a bank
account, like a check-ins account with any major bank in Canada, you need to pay a service fee every month. It's about $18, so about £10 or something. £10 a month, not that much money, I know, but it's £10 fucking of your own money, and you're giving it to them for what? For keeping the money in the bank? So I swapped banks, but now the card that I've got doesn't really work everywhere because I think it's an American bank, so a lot of the places here just don't accept it that much. And probably one of the last kind of thing, touch on banking again actually. If you don't have a credit card, good luck trying to rent a car, good luck trying to stay in a hotel, anything like that, because yes, you can book it on booking.com or wherever. When you turn up there, they want a credit card on their file. So when we first came here, obviously, we just had like RBS bank cards, and we swapped to like a Canadian bank. But we didn't have a credit card. So we tried to stay at a few hotels, and they basically they were like trying to turn us away. Luckily I had a bank card from the UK at the time, so I just used that. But honestly, like, what a joke. I would say a lot of stuff's monopolised as well. So like the aviation industry, like there's a few companies that you can get flights with, but the major two is like Air Canada and WestJet, and they kind of dictate the price of flights to everywhere. So the cheapest flight I've found was, I think it was like $50 or $60 to fly from Canada to Calgary to Vancouver, which is actually a really good deal. But to fly to the other side of the country, like Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, even Toronto, you're talking like minimum like $500. And to me, that's insane. If they were able to fix that, or just put like high-speed railway, like a bullet train like Japan, from Vancouver to Toronto, and then maybe had it cut up at Calgary to Edmonton to Fort Mac, and then like cut up to like different places in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, things like this, people would love it, and there'd be a lot more travelling throughout the summer from tourists. So in my opinion, the infrastructure is just not at it. Like, it is just awful. So that was the next point that I was going to make, but it kind of incorporated the banking system as well, because it's a monopoly. But I would say, yeah, the infrastructure just needs to be a bit better in terms of that. Good things. Canada has many, many good things. One of them, very obvious, most reasons why people come here to visit, the scenery. I mean, this is not even a good day. It's very foggy and like snow, blizzard a little bit. Like, not right now, but it has been. Scenery is just insane. It is like the Scottish Highlands on steroids. Pretty much everywhere you go, as soon as you hit like Canmore, really, all the way through down to like areas in BC up to Jasper, and it's just so picturesque, so stunning, and it just feels quite like a free place, if you know what I mean, like natural and free and outdoorsy, which I love. The next thing I would say is probably the mindset of the people. So like what I've said maybe before, can't really remember, but the people here don't really care what you're doing. Like, for example, I'm vlogging for the first time in my life today, walking about a mountain range. Yeah, it's quite quiet, but over at the car park where I first started, there's people there, and I'm walking around, I've got this mic attached to me. No one cares. Nobody cares. And I know people feel in the UK people would care and people would bully them and things like that, but see, in real life, no one actually gives a fuck. I would just say the mindset of the people here is a bit different, and that can kind of lead on to this third awesome part about Canada. So like I said, it's about, I think it's calmed down a little bit, but when I first started it was about -20. I think it's like minus 15 or something now, but carrying on from the mindset of the people, it's minus 15 outside, pretty cold, blizzardy conditions, not sun shining. And I don't know if you can see, but down there, there's just in this actual view, there is 4 people ice skating on a frozen lake in the middle of the Canadian mountains. It's minus 15 and they're just ice skating on a frozen lake. In Scotland, we'd be told, do not go near that lake, you will die. That would be the first thing they would say. The second thing would be, if it was below minus 10, honestly, I feel like the whole of the UK would shut down. They would probably close all the roads, and the BBC would be telling everybody that they're going to die. So that is just, it's a totally different world here. People just get on with life and they just do what they want to do. And it's just awesome. Like after work, people in the summer, they'll finish at like 5, go home, grab their bag, maybe have some food, boost out to these mountains from Calgary. It's only about an hour or so away. And they'll come to places like this and they'll paddleboard, they'll kayak, they'll canoe, they'll hike these trails, they'll have a picnic, they'll do whatever. But like, because obviously the weather's a bit better in the summer here than it is in Scotland and stuff, but all I would say to people is just do it, man. Just do it. Just go out and after work, just do stuff. The fourth thing I would say that's just awesome is the weather conditions. So like summer, it is boiling. It's like 30 degrees, in the 20s up to 30. I think the hottest it's been for us since I got here is maybe 33-ish, I think. The coldest it's been is minus like 35 with like a wind chill, so it felt like minus 40 or something. And I was actually working that day and we had to do quite a few bits and bobs outdoors, which is insane. So yeah, overall, in my opinion, Canada's a fantastic place. Somewhere I've always wanted to travel, and now that I've been here for a couple of years and got to explore a lot of areas, I love it. It's awesome. My God, I'm actually going to die. I'm going to die. This is not fun at the moment. Whoa, fucking hell. This is basically a big rock face coming down here, and obviously there was a lot of snow up here at some point. Due to the hot weather, it's melted and came down here, and it's froze again the last few weeks, probably, maybe a few days, but this path is so slippery, and like look how close to the edge I am. Like, look at this. It did say I should have spikes, but I don't, so just fucking thought I'd try it. So I mean, probably got to fail this mission today, boys. I was hoping to maybe not complete this hike, but get a good bit along. And unless this evens out soon, I'm fucked, because this is slippery as fuck. Okay, so another thing, I know I swear a lot. It's a very common thing in Scotland, swearing. We also use the C word, which is like Voldemort to Canadian people. So yeah, if I say stuff, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just how I talk. It's a good way to express my feelings about what I'm talking about. Helps emphasise the point I'm trying to make and stuff, so. Let's do it! Just look at this place. I'm on a wee bridge right now because we're almost back. Done quite a bit of a power of hiking, by the way. Done it pretty fast. Like to get up there, it says took me about roughly 2 hours. To come back, it's took me about an hour. So I don't know what I've done, if I've just sprinted for half of it and not even known it. Travelled through a fucking portal or something. Look at that. Just look at it. I live an hour from here. 1 hour. I think I need to bally up again, honestly, guys. I'm too close to this lake. Obviously, you might not be able to see it or hear it, but the wind picks up as soon as you're not in tree cover. And my face, I stupidly shaved my face this morning, so it's even colder. It's an absolute icicle right now. Other than Scottish tap water, this is the goat of bottled water, and I don't want to hear it. No other one is good. This is the best. Yeah. Got a black ski mask, but don't ski. Let's continue. Glad I never brought Diego, even though I missed the wee guy, but he would never have lasted, it's too cold. He's a pampered wee boy. Yeah, it's stunning now. Almost back to the car. Snow's just starting, so it was a perfect time to turn round. Oh God. Yeah, I feel like coming back when we came back was a 10 out of 10 decision, because the snow's getting heavier, it's pretty fucking cold, the wind's picking up, and I'm fucking dying. I'm needing a coffee big time. Sun's coming down. Good time to fuck off. But like, look at this place, man. Blizzard's kinda just starting, I would say. The views for here, just everywhere is just like a fairy tale fucking world, man. It's mental. I love it so much. I am melting. I've been trying to run up this hill. Still got a while to go, but look at that view. I feel like calling it because one, I'm tired, and two, the sun over there, I literally feel like it's going to go behind that mountain. I'll tell you what though, being out in this beautiful environment, lush wilderness, no problems, trees everywhere. These scientists need to stop thinking about global warming and start thinking about fucking teleportation. Because me hiking up and down mountains every day, it's not ideal. Right boys, we're about, I don't know, over halfway up anyway, but the sun's coming down too fast. I've still got quite a while to go. My leg's fucked, and I don't want to be walking down this in the dark because I've got fucking ultra boosts on, so I'm probably going to fall on my arse. It was worth the wee jog even to get halfway. Still good. Almost fell, see, told you. But we'll see what the weather's meant to be like tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be very, very cold. But if the sun is out, like if it's like this but just colder, I might come back and do either this hike or maybe another one tomorrow. We'll see. It's Domino's pizza time. Yeah, I definitely made a good choice there. Coming down, the sun's basically gone away. I've passed a few people on the way down, but they're asking how long to get to the top. I'm like, I didn't even go to the top, but I can imagine it'd be like an hour or so at least, minimum, if you've got a really good pace. But I was like, the sun's going away. I was like, it's pointless, but you can try it. So they're on their way up, but nah, fuck that, man. I'm on my way down. I am starving. I've no ate all day. You've seen what I've had today, and that was a canny white monster. I was going to film myself eating a wee bit of this, but I hate it when people chew and I can hear it like super loud. Okay, so we're back. I am absolutely knackered. Need to go in, get the doggo, get him walked and get him fed for his dinner. But if anybody's still here in this video and they've made it all the way to the end, I don't know how long the video is going to be honest, but regardless, if it was 1 minute or 1 hour, if somebody's watched the entirety of it, it means that they feel that I add value to their time and they're willing to use their time to watch my content. So I'm very appreciative of that if anybody's still here. But you know, I'm gonna have to do the stupid YouTube thing, so if you can please subscribe, like, comment, share it with your friends, it'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, see you in the next one.